Alrighty guys, just Sunshine here. Welcome back to another pre-campaign setup video for Xcom 2 War the Chosen. Now this video has been a long time coming. At first, after the last campaign, which was Modjam Season 2, after that campaign ended, I was honestly just enjoying a little bit of hiatus from Xcom 2, letting some other games in there, getting LSPD for our back setup and all that stuff. But I meant to do this video after the new year, but I've just been procrastinating for the last 13 days, probably 14 days by the time you guys see this. I just didn't get around to it because I have so many other games that I'm playing right now and all that stuff, but I do want to do more XCOM 2. Alright, I'm not like done or burnt out or tired of XCOM 2, I just kept forgetting to record the pre-campaign setup video. Now, some of you may remember that at the end of Modjam Season 2, I said that I wanted to try again with Modjam and stuff like that, but I decided to change my mind. Those of you who watched the 2024 year-end reflection video would have gotten a heads up to this, but for those of you who didn't watch that, I have decided to change things up a little bit and do another Raiders World campaign. Now, it's not that I'm against doing Modjam all the time. Modjam is a lot of fun, has a lot more variety in enemies, classes, things to do, research and development, and all that crazy stuff. It is fun. It is a fun experience. It's just that I'm not very good at it. And Modjam is a very long time commitment. It took me like almost half a year to do Modjam, I think. I honestly can't remember. But it took me a good few months to do Modjam and stuff, and it ended in a failure anyway. And as you all know, I really like the Raider factions in XCOM 2. I think they're a lot of fun. But not everybody likes Raider factions and all that stuff, and Illogical and Karuka have no plans to introduce Raider factions into Modjam. They don't want that as part of the Modjam package and stuff like that, which I understand why. You know, one of the biggest reasons against Raider factions XCOM 2 is the fact that the AI just doesn't really know how to handle multiple factions at once. It's bad enough that that Advent kind of loses their mind as soon as the Lost starts showing up, but I think that kind of just adds to a bit of the charm a little bit. I can look past that and enjoy having multiple factions active on missions and all that stuff. And one of the biggest changes to this playthrough will be the Raider faction relations mod, which is exactly as it sounds. It uses the Raider faction basis mod to add in kind of like a reputation system with all of the different Raider factions. So, for example, well, before I get into the examples, it's kind of, oh god, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the Raider relations mod. It adds in relations reputation system, kind of like how Phoenix Point had it. Now, as much as I like shitting on Phoenix Point, the one thing they did right was the reputation system between Phoenix Point, New Jericho, San Adrian, and the Disciples of Anil. They're all very drastically different factions, each with their own ideologies and stuff like that. So, as much as I like shitting on Phoenix Point's gameplay and balance, the reputation system was really cool, and they add that kind of faction relation system into the Raider factions. Not the XCOM faction, it's only the third parties and all that stuff. So, for example, if the Global Occult Coalition show up on a mission and you end up just kind of killing them all, they're not really going to appreciate you killing a bunch of their soldiers, so you'll probably lose. I think you lose like anywhere from 2 to 3 reputation per enemy unit that is killed by one of your soldiers type of deal. I think that's how that works. I'd have to double check the mod page, but yeah, but not only can you do that for tactical missions, there's also covert actions you can do. For example, you can help the Chaos Insurgency raid an Advent convoy to share some supplies with them, like share the raid loot with them or something like that. But some nearby raider factions will see that and not really like that. Like, for example, if one of the SCP mobile task forces are in the area and are around the site that the region the covert action takes place in, they'll see you helping the Chaos Insurgency and may not like that. And how that's calculated, I'm pretty sure, is with the Raider Faction Basis mod. So if you do a covert action to help the Chaos Insurgency, say in New India, and the rogue Xcom faction, like the mutinous Xcom faction from the original invasion, has their HQ in New India, you'll probably you'll gain relationship with the Chaos Insurgency, but you might lose some relationship with the rogue Xcom faction because you're helping essentially one of their rivals conduct military operations near their headquarters, and they won't like that and all that stuff. So that's kind of like a very basic, jumbled fucking view on how the relationships work. I am a little bit nervous about using the basis mod, because the last time I used the basis mod, it actually kind of corrupted my save file and broke mission generation and all that stuff, but let's hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, that's basically the main difference. I think there's like one or two new minor raider factions in there as well, but most basically the setup is going to be very similar to my last Raiders World playthrough, which we're going to be using the proficiency class pack, going to be using the program operatives again, all the same Raider factions and a couple new ones and just all that stuff. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. There's also an amalgamation class pack, which kind of reminds me of our RPG Overhaul that I did forever ago, if you guys remember that. That might be a separate playthrough in itself after this one, and then I'll go back to Modjam Season 3 or something like that. So Modjam is still on the table. I'm just taking a break from it because, as I said at the start of the video, it's a very big time investment, and I'm not good enough to actually complete a campaign, so I'm not going to spend like 6 months playing XCOM 2 just to lose the campaign in the end. I would like to play a couple campaigns that I have a higher chance of beating and stuff like that, and that's just mainly because I'm not very good at XCOM 2 to begin with. Right? If you guys want to see people actually play Modjam good, I'd go watch Illogical, Dareva, Episode 0, Tedster, all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure Tedster has his own version of Modjam, but yeah, no. But that's the plan, right? We're going to do Raiders World Season 2, or Raiders World Season 4, sorry. We'll try, but I really want to try out that amalgamation class pack thing, and then we'll probably do Modjam Season 3 after that. So that's all going to be there. In terms of starting the stream, I am going to be off for like 5 days in a row starting Friday, so I'll probably start streaming sometime in there and all that stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for this upcoming playthrough. I know I am. I always really do enjoy having third parties show up and all that stuff, and watching the AI kind of bumble around and shoot each other is always kind of entertaining to me. So yeah. If you guys want to do character pool submissions, your best bet is the Discord server. I'm pretty sure I still have a XCOM 2 character request in there and all that stuff. So if you want to either drop a .bin file in there or just do your stuff, do your recommendations there, or if you don't want to join my Discord server just to do that, then comments below and all that stuff, but it is easier to do it on Discord, or I prefer it if you guys do it on Discord. But if you guys don't want to, then obviously there's the comment section. But yeah, I'm done rambling off here now. I am going to leave it here, give it a couple of days, obviously, for anybody who wants to submit characters to do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye bye.